Welcome students. Today we are solving the exercise 4.2. Exercise 4.2. Here question number 1. Find the roots. We have to find roots. Okay. So by the factorization method, we can say factorized method is the splitting method also. Okay. In this method we have to splitting the middle term. Here minus 3 is a middle term, so we have to factorize of this term. So we can write easily minus 3 minus 5x plus 2x is equal to minus 3, and when we have to multiply by both, so we get first number into third number. Here number is 1 and third number is minus 10. So when we multiply, so we get minus 10. Okay. And so here minus 5 and plus 2, minus 5x plus 2 is equal to minus 3, and minus 5 to the minus 5 into 2 is equal to also 10. So this is a process of factorization method. Okay, so now in this method we have to splitting the middle term. Here minus 3 we have to get minus 3, so we can write easily minus 5 plus 2. Okay, now taking x in this terms and these terms common, we have to take common and solve for x, so we get easily x minus 5 and x plus 2. When we talk about find the roots, so we are equaling this factor is equal to 0. Firstly my x minus 5 is equal to 0 taking, and another x plus 2 is equal to taking 0. Solve for x, we get x equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2. So x is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2 is the root of the given equations. Okay. Now question number 2 is same. Here middle term is 1. We can write easily question number 2, 2x square plus 1x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now splitting the middle term, so we can write easily when we multiply 6 multiply by 2, so we get 6 to the 12, and we have to find those numbers who has some either subtraction is 1, so we can say easily 4x minus 3x. 4 plus minus minus, so we get 1x, and 4 3 are 12, which is equal to multiply by of first number and third number. Okay, minus 6, and taking commons from this and this and solve for x, so we get easily the value of x, that will be 2. We have to get 2 answers, and all questions are same. Look the second questions, splitting the middle term and solve for x, we get easily this, and the zeros of the given equations is minus 2 and 3 by 2. Okay. Now question number 3 is same. Here middle term is 7, and when we multiply first number into second number, so we get root 2 into 5 is equal to 10. Okay, so we can say easily write, we have to find 7, so we can write 5x plus 2, 5 to 7 and 5 to the 10. Okay, both are equal, so this is splitting the middle term. Now solve for x for same question number 1 and 2, we get the factor this, and when find the zeros, so we have to equal this values for zeros and solve for x, so we get easily x is equal to minus 5 upon root 2 and x is equal to minus root 2. Okay. Now question number 4 is 2x square minus x plus 1 upon 8. So here firstly we have to take 1 upon 8. So here we can write 16x square, here minus 8, and here left only 1. Now the splitting term, we have to get 8 and multiply 16 1 is 16. So we write easily 4x minus 4x. That will be minus 8. And when we multiply, so we get easily minus 12x square. Okay. Now, same as question number 1, 2, we have to split, after that taking common and solve for x. So we get easily this, and when we find the root, so this is become equal to zeros, and solve for x again. So we get x is equal to 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. Question number 5 is your homework. You have to solve these questions. Okay. Now question number 2. Question number 2 is John and Jayanti together have 45 marbles. They have 45 marbles. Okay. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product or numbers of marble they have 124. Find the how many marbles they have to start with. उनके पास स्टार्ट में कितने marbles थे. Okay. So suppose the numbers of John's marbles be x and Jayanti's have x कम हो जाएंगे. So she have 14 5 minus x. Okay. After 5 losing marbles, John's marble be x minus 5 and Jayanti's marbles be 40 minus x. According to question, multiply by both is equal to 124. This is a quadratic equation. Solve for x, so we get easily x is equal to 36 and x is equal to 9. It means if John has 36 marbles, so Jayanti has 9, and if John has 9, so Jayanti has 36 marbles. This is our answer. Okay. Now question number 2 is cotton industries. Certain numbers of toy in a day. The cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minutes. The numbers of products in a day. On the particular day, the total cost of production was 750. Find the numbers of toy on that day. Okay. So in this question, firstly we have to let the numbers of toy we produce be x and cost of production be 55 minus x according to question. And according to question again, the production of toy total is equal to 750. So this is numbers of toy and this is cost of toy. When we multiply this, so we get easily 750. So we have to put the given information in a equation. Okay. So this become x minus 5 in bracket is equal to 750. Now solve for x. So we get easily x is equal to 27 and x is equal to 30. Okay. It means numbers of toy on that day produce 25 either 30. Okay. Now question number 3, find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. So this is the same of questions above 2. Here let the first number be x, then second number be 27 minus x. Again, according to question, their product is equal to 182. So this is put in the equations and solve for x. So we get easily x is equal to 13 and 14. It means if first number 13, then second number 14. If first number 14, then second number 13. This is our answer. Okay. Now question number 4. Find two consecutive positive integers whose sum of square is 365. So suppose first number x and another consecutive number be x plus 1. According to questions, square of sums integers is equal to 365. Solve for x. Firstly, we have to squaring. So here this is the here putting identities a plus b, square of a plus b. So this is x square, here a square plus b square plus 2ab, and solve for x. So we get easily x plus 14 and x minus 13 is equal to 0. Solve for x. So we get x is equal to minus 14 and 13. Since integers are positive, so we can take x is equal to 13. So now the second integer is x plus 1 means x plus 1 means 13 plus 1 is equal to 14. So these are our answers. Okay. Now question number 5. The altitude of a right angle triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. Its the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter. Find the other two sides. Okay. So suppose here firstly we are making a right angle triangle. This is altitude. This is altitude. This is hypotenuse. And this is base. Okay. So here according to question, right angle triangle is altitude is 7 centimeter less than its base. Suppose base is x, so this is x minus 7. Okay. And hypotenuse is 13. Okay. 13. So in this triangle, this is a right angle triangle since, so we are putting the Pythagoras theorem. The Pythagoras theorem is square of base is plus square of altitude is equal to square of hypotenuse. Put the value of base, hypotenuse and altitudes. So we get easily x minus 12 and x plus 4 is equal to 0. Solve for x, so we get easily x is equal to 12 and x is equal to minus 5. Since sides are only positive, so we have to remove these sides and taking x is equal to 12. Now the altitudes of triangle will be 12 minus 7 is equal to 5. This is the solution. Now question number 6 is, a cotton industry produces a certain numbers of pottery articles in a day. It was observed to the particular day on the cost of production each of articles in rupees 3 more than twice the numbers of articles on that day. If the cost be 90, find the numbers of articles and cost of each articles. Okay. Now so firstly we have to let the articles produced is equal to x. And according to question, there the cost is equal to twice and 3 more. So this is the cost of each articles. Okay. And total productions, how much rupees? 90 rupees. Okay. So according to our questions, we are taking the sum given the information in our equation. So we get x into 2x plus 3 means toy, numbers of toy is equal to cost is equal to 90. Okay. So solve for x easily. We get the value of x is equal to, in this equations, minus 15 upon 2, and in this equations x is equal to 6. This is not suitable because this is the negative values. We have to take x is equal to 6. Now the numbers of articles is 6, then the cost of each article is be 15, and when we multiply of these, so we get 90. Okay. Thank you.